and time for broadcasting the Detroit 24 broadcast for Detroit Tigers home opener. Here is your starting lineup for Detroit Tigers. Batting first, right fielder Matt Heerling. Batting second, playing second base, Andy Ibanez. Playing first would be Spencer Torkelson. Playing left, we got Bracken Riley Green. Batting third, we got the new Tiger, DH, Mark Cannon. We got third base, Gio Shishada. And batting eighth, the catcher, Jake Rogers. Batting ninth, the shortstop, Javier Baez. And batting glass, the center field is Parker Meadows. And your starting pitcher is Terrence Scooble. And my pick to stick will be Matt Veerling.
Good Sunday morning. How are y'all doing? Tonight we have a very light show. Our thoughts and prayers out to our buddy Eric. He's at a funeral today. And our other guy, Jason, he is down with the COVID, I believe. He is not feeling well. So, which is okay. I didn't want to take the day off because I like to keep the momentum going. So we're just going to do a little short show here. John is traveling, so he's joining us in his car. So we'll try to make it quick. With those palm trees zipping by.
Yeah.
John's living life down there. So, I guess first thing we got is the Little League is going on. And it's always fun watching those little tykes play baseball. It's pretty awesome. But the New York Yankees and the Detroit Tigers are going to square off in the Little League Classic tonight in PA. Right now in that series, the teams are split. The Yankees won the first game. The Tigers won the second game. So, see what happens tonight, man. It's always it's got to be a rush for those little kids having the big leaguers in their town playing.
It was 2 shutouts too, wasn't it? Both games were shutouts, I believe.
Yeah, I believe you're right. Yes.
So
tonight, the Yankees have to go against Tarek Skubal, who's the lead in the American League for the Cy Young Award. He's
chucking for us tonight. Yeah.
I didn't see this picture for the Yanks, but Skubal's going for the Tigers.
Yeah, so that's good.
Also, NASCAR's in Michigan today, so.
We got Stroman tonight.
Stroman,
Marcus.
Yeah. Gotcha.
Did you see the NASCAR race the other day with the guy Austin Dillon? He wiped out 2 people at the end of the race to win it, and then NASCAR revoked the win from him.
Oh no, I missed that.
Yeah, it was pretty intense. He had
wow.
It was like a restart with 2 laps left, and he just completely wiped out the one guy that was in front of him, and then another guy went to go pass him, and he wiped him out, and they took it back the day after.
Huh.
Which I thought was good.
That's something new, man, because I've seen it a zillion times in NASCAR.
It was pretty bad. No, this was pretty bad. It was obvious. He pit maneuvered the first guy, and at 150 miles an hour. So it was pretty blatant. The guy that it happened to was really upset. So he made NASCAR do something about it. Yeah, you need to look it up. Austin Dillon is the guy that wrecked everybody.
Oh, that's weird.
So, where are they? You know where they're racing this week?
Oh, they're in Michigan.
Okay. Oh, nice.
I know.
We passed the Daytona 500 the other day. That is a big race course.
Oh, yeah. That'd be a fun race to go to, man.
That would be fun, yeah. That would be a blast.
Yeah, that or the Army-Navy game in Pennsylvania, that'd be cool, too.
That would be a good bucket list. I would go to any championship game. I've only been to a basketball playoff game, so I'd definitely go to any championship game. Go to a March Madness Final Four game would be fun.
Yeah, I think that's in Detroit this year, man.
There you go.
I've had my eyes on that. I've had my eyes on that for a year or two, so I'm hoping do enough fundraisers we can afford to buy some tickets.
Yeah, if they're not too crazy.
Yeah, I'm sure they will be crazy. So
sometimes they go crazy over those and they charge whatever they want.
Yeah, that'd be awesome to get some veterans down for that.
That would be cool. That'd be cool. That's a rowdy event.
Yeah, for sure. And in Detroit, that'd be great.
Is it
Detroit's such a great sports city.
Where in Detroit?
Ford Field, I believe.
Okay. Nice.
So I'm hoping I get priority access for being a season ticket holder.
You should.
I don't know. We'll see. I'm hoping, because if it is, then I'll buy four seats for sure.
Absolutely.
Speaking of Ford Field, the backup quarterback had a stellar day yesterday. Old Tennessee man, Rocky Top, him and Hooker went 12 for 15, 150 yards passing, 108 passing rating on the TV. He had a pretty good gig start last week too, but he went out with a concussion. So that was the
I like him.
That I'm kind of leery of for the Lions, man. If golf goes down, what are they going to do? But it looks like,
or even after golf. I mean, he's not going to be around forever, so it's nice to have somebody learning things now.
Yeah. Actually, I was kind of surprised that the Lions signed golf for that big contract, because I thought for sure they were going to lean on Hooker, but I guess they're going to roll golf for a couple of years.
I guess it's nice to have two options.
Yeah, for sure.
His Joe Milton, he looks good over in New England too. People say he might win the starting job over Drake May.
Yeah, and surprising, Caleb Williams over there in Chicago, he's looking pretty damn good.
Yeah, well, surprising to you guys. Everybody else knew he's going to be pretty darn good.
I assumed he was going to be a flop. Well, the Bears have a history of quarterback flops.
And he had a lot of ingredients to make a flop. I'll give you that one, but and he still hasn't played a game yet, so
right, yeah.
We'll see
what happens when the big boys are chasing him around.
Yeah, right. In a divisional game.
Yeah,
that'll be a big difference.
Soon, I think the NFL's 3 weeks away.
Are you guys going to go to that game?
I have no idea which games I'm going to. My fall is packed.
Oh, really?
Yeah. In 2 weeks, I'm going to Boston for a Suffolk University women's volleyball game. And then from there, it's just one after another weekends of fundraising. So
that's good, though.
Yes, it's very good. We're moving.
Are the fundraisers local, or are you going to be all over the place?
Well, the one in Boston is the only one that's outside, but
that.
Everything else is going to be local.
Okay.
But there's a big barbecue bash that we're putting on in September. We have a golf outing in September.
Oh, right, the golf outing.
There's a music festival that they invited us to be a member of. So there's a lot of good stuff coming on. More importantly than money is exposure. Getting our name out there.
Getting our name out there for sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay. So.
Cool.
Yeah. So tonight is going to be a good game. I believe it's 7:00 Eastern, 6:00 Central. The Tigers and Yankees.
Oh yeah. And it's in Pennsylvania.
Yes.
Is that the World Series? That's awesome.
Yeah. Yep.
I didn't know that.
And then let me see. Man, I still got COVID hangover. Man, it's driving me nuts. Tonight we have 2 football games. The Saints at the Niners and the Packers at the Broncos. If you're into preseason football, trying to get a glimpse of what the team's going to look like. So here's that. All right, did you have anything else before we shut her down? Chicago's looking good. The Bears 3-0.
Yeah, Chargers are just a mess. Absolute mess.
Yeah. The big news with the Chargers is they're talking about bringing in Colin Patrick.
Oh, yeah. You're talking about that.
Yeah. They want to bring him in as the, front office type position, but I don't know. Seems to me like it'd be a big distraction.
A wait and see spot with Jim Harbaugh. Just see how the pieces fall around him, and if 2 years from now, if it's still the same mess we're in, then maybe we can reevaluate. But give him a chance.
Yeah. Well, Jim Harbaugh has a history of being a winning coach. He took the Niners to the Super Bowl, lost to his brother. Took a Michigan team that was 5-7 the year he came in, turned them into a national championship
Quickly.
So he's a hell of a coach, man. He knows football. So San Diego should be in a good position in a couple of years.
I hope so.
Or I guess they're not San Diego anymore. But they'll always be San Diego to me.
I know. I do the same thing.
Just like the Indians, the Cleveland Indians will always be the Cleveland Indians.
Yep.
Even that's a little bit different. They just changed their name. It's kind of frustrating when a team moves cities, man.
Yeah, I don't like when they bounce around, especially when they're a decent team.
Yeah.
They're halfway decent. I mean, I wouldn't mind like a couple teams getting moved around to cities that deserve, especially in baseball, but
yeah.
But yeah, I would rather see expansion teams just make it bigger.
Right. Yeah. I mean, I'm just talking about from the fan perspective. Man, that's like a kick in the gut, man.
That's a tough one. Yeah, that is a tough one.
Yeah. And then what do you do? Like, the Raiders moved from Oakland to a whole another state.
Look at Oakland in general, the Raiders and the A's.
Yeah, and the A's. So, as an Oakland fan, what do you stick with your team and follow into another state, or do you just say F you? Because, I mean, to me, I think that's a shot to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm going to take that personal.
I would have trouble cheering for that team after that.
Yeah, for real. I mean, I'd be heartbroken if the Lions left Detroit.
That would never happen.
Yeah, Detroit is such a great sports town.
Yeah, I don't think anything would ever leave Detroit.
Yeah, they even when they were bad, they're still selling out.
Yeah, that's a good sports city.
Yeah. All right, man. So I have a swag store out. You just jump on our social media, take a look at it. I'm starting to add NBR products to our swag store, so that could be just Minutes Wisely. You'll see Minutes Wisely swag, TSP swag, and NBR swag. So if you're into helping out veterans and first responders, that's a great way to do it. And you get to wear swag around the town. How cool is that?
That's awesome.
All right. TSP's on tonight at 7 p.m. Have a good interview there. Hop on and join us there. But until next Sunday, man, football season's right at our doorstep. Can't wait.
It's going to be awesome.
Enjoy your little vacation there, John, with your beautiful wife.
Will do.
All right. We'll see you guys next Sunday. Enjoy.
See you next Sunday. Go Yanks.
Go Tigers tonight. Stupid.